Hello, Tradition families. I am Karen Kopek, the principal of Tradition Elementary School. I am so excited to welcome you to the 2020-2021 school year. As we prepare for this year, things may look a little different. However, we at Tradition and across the East Central ISD community are preparing each day to welcome all students remotely on Monday, August 17th. I want to review with you a couple of key points regarding this week, especially Meet the Teacher tomorrow and the start of the school year. First, let's look at Meet the Teacher. As of 6 o'clock p.m. today, Wednesday, August 12th, all teachers should have made contact with the parents. If you are still unsure of your child's teacher, please call us at 210-662-1700. Meet the Teacher will be held virtually this Thursday, August 13th, 2020. We are offering 4 sessions for you to attend. Each session will be held by the classroom teacher, where he or she will introduce themselves, provide the daily schedule, and discuss Google Classroom, our learning management system we will use this year. At this time, they will also share their contact information with you, and most importantly, take some time to get to know your child. If you are unable to attend, don't worry. They will also record the session and have it posted on their Google Classroom beginning Friday, August 14th, 2020. Now let's look at the instructional resource kits. We've had some questions about this, so I wanted to let you know we are going to have instructional resource kit distribution. All of these resources that are in this kit are also available to the student electronically. So everything that's in here, they will be able to access electronically. These electronic resources will be posted in Google Classroom. If you do prefer a paper copy, we will be distributing kits on Friday, August 14th, 2020 from 8:30 a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. A paper copy is not required. If you choose to come and get a kit, please be sure to stay in your vehicle and have a sign that has your child's name and grade level to show staff so we can safely and efficiently pass the materials out to you. Our next key topic we're going to look at are the learning formats for this year. We will begin remote learning on Monday, August 17th, 2020. There are 2 different formats that students can participate in. The first is Synchronous Instruction, where there will be 2-way, real-time, live, remote instruction between teachers and students when students are not on campus. The second option is Asynchronous. This instruction does not require having the instructor and student engaged at the same time. In this method, students learn from instruction that is not necessarily being delivered in person or in real time. This type of instruction may include various forms of digital and online learning, such as pre-recorded video lessons or game-based learning tasks that students complete on their own, and pre-assigned work and formative assessments made available to students on paper. No matter which format you choose, all evidence of learning will need to be uploaded in Google Classroom daily. Now let's look at the next topic. Next, we're going to look at Google Classroom. All students will access their learning through Google Classroom. Resources and learning tools will be embedded within the Google Classroom. There are also several resources to assist parents in understanding their child's Google Classroom on the ecisd.net remote website. Let's take a look at that now. In order to access that site, we're going to go to ecisd.net/remote. Once you're on that site, you're going to actually scroll down to Quick Links down here at the bottom. And once you see Quick Links, there's one that says Google Classroom Tutorials. As you click that, you will then see it's going to discuss a little bit with you about Google Classroom and how it's used for remote learning. It's also going to allow you to see a parent's guide to Google Classroom, and then it's going to offer you some videos of how to connect to the Google Classroom and also how to turn in work on Google Classroom. So these are beneficial for you to review with your children, even though many of them had access to this in the spring and were getting used to using that. Another thing I want to highlight to you is this Clever Student Portal. So we had lots of different websites and subscriptions that you guys were able to use, but at that time there were lots of different passwords. The nice thing about Clever is you're going to be given access to this, and this will give you all of your websites in a one-stop shop. So everything's going to be there with the login information so that you're able to see it. And just again, as a reminder, Google Classroom is our learning management system, and so all student work will need to be turned into Google Classroom daily. Now let's look at grading. One major difference between the spring to now is that all grading policies and practices will be in place through all platforms of learning, even when we're in remote instruction. Students will need to be sure to complete assignments daily and turn them into their Google Classroom. Google Classroom is the only system where evidence will be collected and then reviewed by teachers. As a reminder, here in eCentral, we use standards-based grading. You can access the ECISD Standards-Based Grading Handbook on the ECISD website. Let's take a look at how to get there. So, once you're on the ECISD homepage, you're going to go to Our Families. You're going to click Our Families. You're going to scroll down to Grading and Reporting the EC Way. And then you're going to scroll, and over here on the left is the ECISD Standards-Based Grading Handbook. So you would click that, and now you're able to get some information on the Grading and Reporting Guide from the district, where it explains a little bit about how standards-based grading works. Again, we will be using standards-based grading throughout the 2020-2021 school year, as in previous years, even if we are in remote learning. Our next topic we're going to discuss is going to be technology. We are continuing each day to contact families who have requested internet access devices. If you've been contacted, please come on the dates or times provided in the phone call to pick up your borrowed device. Please understand that a request does not guarantee a device. At this time, there is a waiting list for further device checkouts. If there is a need for technology, please email malia.stonish@ecisd.net to be added to the list. In the email, please provide the following: your name, what is needed, whether it's the device only, a hotspot only, or if you need both, your child's name, your child's last name, their ID number, their grade level, and then a phone number that we are able to contact you at. Again, at this time, we do have a waiting list for technology, but we will be more than happy to place you on the list. Our last slide we're going to look at topic is the help desk. So with everything going remote, we know that a lot of things can happen with technology. As we move into remote learning, we're here to support you. If you are having issues with technology, the following highlighted phone number and email has been created strictly as a help desk for technology and remote learning. This help desk will be open throughout the school day, and members of the Tradition team will work to answer questions as soon as possible. So you can see right here, Tradition Remote Learning. Here is the phone number that you can reach us at, and then there's also the email address available for you right there, te.remote@ecisd.net. Parents and families, I would like to thank you again for taking the time to join me for this quick video, where hopefully I was able to answer or clarify some of the questions that you've been having. At Tradition, we are committed to engaging, encouraging, and equipping our students every minute, every day. We will persevere through this pandemic. Your children are the reason that we are here, and we can't wait to see their faces on Monday, August 17th, 2020 at 7:32 a.m. in your child's Google Classroom. Again, beginning Monday, we will start with remote learning. We are all in this together. We are all here to help you. And remember, we are tight and strong. Have a great evening.